For millions of people every year, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, and Discovery Cove are destinations of discovery. Guests of all ages visit the parks seeking fun with family and friends. Here, they can get up close to animals they may never see anywhere else. But while the parks offer a diversity of adventures, their common passion is animals. Since 1970, SeaWorld and Busch Gardens have rescued more than 14,000 animals, many injured or ill due to human causes. Data gathered from these rescue and rehabilitation efforts help scientists gauge environmental changes and assist population management programs. Some may argue that rescue intervention efforts cannot truly be defined as conservation, but the park's position on this is simple. The day humans stop negatively impacting wildlife will be the day that they can stop responding to animals in crisis. Protecting wildlife and wild places is more than a philosophy. It is action. Long-lasting conservation can happen when everyday people begin changing everyday behaviors and habits. Connect, care, and act on behalf of wildlife and the world we all share. Together, with your actions, we can make a difference.
Spectacular shows are what made SeaWorld famous, but do you know about the history and the work done by the Hub SeaWorld Research Institute? In 1953, Kenneth Norris became the first curator of fish and mammals at Marineland and Palos Verdes. He steered 3 UCLA fraternity brothers, George Millay, Milt Shedd, and Dave DeMott, to San Diego's Mission Bay as an ideal site for a marine park. The 4 became the founders of SeaWorld, which opened in San Diego Park in 1964. Milt Shedd met with the world-renowned Scripps Institution of Oceanography ichthyologist Carl Hutz to found a scientific research organization that would operate in cooperation with SeaWorld. It had a clear vision of a unique organization, independent, productive, creative, technology-driven, and results-oriented. Its work would complement the biomedical research of SeaWorld's own animal care, training, and veterinary staff. Its mission? To return to the sea some measure of the benefits derived from it. Hub SeaWorld Research Institute began as the Mission Bay Research Foundation in 1963, but was rededicated in 1977 to honor Carl and Laura Hutz. It now operates 3 facilities. Its home base on Mission Bay, California, research offices and laboratories in Orlando, Florida, and the Leon Raymond Hubbard Fish Hatchery in Carlsbad, California. Soon it plans to open an expansion on the Indian River Lagoon in Florida, on land donated by the Mellon Foundation. Its core areas of research are aquaculture and fisheries enhancement, bioacoustics, ecology of marine animals with an emphasis on long-term, long-range processes, and physiology and ocean health. During its 4 decades, Hubs has fostered many careers and conducted research on species at risk all over the world.
One of the great features of Hub SeaWorld Research Institute is that it works with everybody. It collaborates with the government regulators, it works with field scientists, it works with other institutes to really solve problems. And it's very important that that happens because then we get to the answers. The collaboration and partnership is very special simply because of the work that we can do together with the acoustical work, for instance, with killer whales, also with the manatees and entanglement, and the great work that this hub staff does in terms of helping us with stranded animals and the problems that are going on out there in the wild.
Welcome to Shamu Stadium and the Shamu story. SeaWorld's first park opened its doors in 1964, and since then our company has been the leader in marine mammal care and conservation. Over the years we have learned from and connected with so many different animals. Today we want to take all of you on a journey, and we'll teach you how we connect with and care for these magnificent whales, in hopes that you too will not only develop an appreciation for the natural world around you, but also want to preserve it for the future. We're going to get things started by introducing you to just a few members of our killer whale family here in Texas. We have two whales swimming around right now. The first one we want to introduce you to is Sakari, who's right over here. Sakari is 4 years old, and she weighs about 2,000 pounds. She was actually born right here in this very pool in January of 2010. She lives here with our other 5 whales, including her mother and her baby sister, who you're going to meet later on in the show. We've also been joined by one of our male killer whales interacting right here with Katie. This is actually our largest killer whale here at our park here in San Antonio. This whale is 22 years old and he weighs almost 9,000 pounds. He's very impressive. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kayukit. Killer whales are the largest member of the dolphin family. Here in San Antonio, our killer whale family ranges in the sizes from our largest, Kayukit, who you just met, to our smallest, Sakari's little baby sister. Hopefully you'll all get to see her a little bit later in the show. She's only 6 months old, and we believe she weighs about 500 pounds now. As the trainers and whales are interacting together, there's a few things we want to point out to all of you. First is the striking black and white coloration of the whales. We call this color pattern disruptive coloration, and it's a type of camouflage that aids the whales when they're hunting. We believe it disguises their actual size and shape from their prey. Next, we want to point out the killer whale's pectoral flippers, which are the flippers on either side of their body. The whales use their pectoral flippers for steering and stopping, and they can also use them to wave hello to everybody. You guys can wave back. We also want you to notice the large white oval patches on either side of the whale's head. This is called the killer whale's eye patch, although their actual eye is located just in front and just below that oval eye patch, near the corners of their mouth. And inside that mouth are up to 44 conically shaped teeth, which are designed for ripping, tearing, and swallowing their prey whole. Looks like Kai's gonna give everyone a look at those impressive teeth. Now, with teeth like that, it's no wonder that killer whales are the top predator in the ocean and have mastered several different means of catching their prey. Killer whales are the fastest of all the marine mammals. Using their powerful tail flukes for propulsion, they can reach top speeds of over 30 miles an hour. And Sakari is going to demonstrate that right now. Everyone focus your attention along the glass. As you can see, Sakari is an incredible swimmer as she combines the agility of her pectoral flippers with the forward drive of her tail flukes. And right now, one of our other whales is going to demonstrate this incredible power. It looks like it's going to be Takara as she lifts all of her body, 5,000 pounds, completely up and out of the water. Now here at SeaWorld, most of our guests only ever get to see the high-energy, spectacular behaviors, like the one you just saw in shows like One Ocean. But much of our training is dedicated to monitoring and maintaining the whale's health. These whales have their own personal veterinarians, health and fitness coaches, as well as state-of-the-art medical care. The whales eat between 100 and 200 pounds of restaurant quality fish each and every day, and they have the best healthcare plan available. Right now, please focus your attention to the screens on the far side of the pool as we take a quick look at just a few of the many husbandry behaviors we've trained to help us care for our animals.
Animal training techniques help veterinarians and trainers perform medical examinations more easily. Training the animals to do husbandry behaviors allows us to gather medical history information, helping us to provide top-quality animal care. An important component is to train all our animals to calmly accept routine medical procedures, like taking measurements and weights. Routine measurements allow us to determine actual growth rates for an animal, information that is nearly impossible to obtain in the wild. The whales also exhale on cue, and from that, we can get blowhole samples to be cultured. We're also able to examine the whale's teeth and perform dental work if needed. Because of successful training techniques, the whales even give us a urine sample when signaled to do so. And we can calmly take blood samples from the tail flukes, since the veins are so close to the surface of the skin and easy to see. Delicate procedures also are possible, such as taking x-rays and obtaining sonogram data. By routinely conducting husbandry procedures, we can establish healthy baseline data for each animal, and then we can use the baseline data to more easily diagnose and treat illnesses. Plus, we can share this information with other professionals involved in caring for the same species, as we all strive towards the same mission of protecting and preserving these amazing animals.
Like most marine mammals, killer whales have developed complex sounds that help them to navigate their environment and communicate with one another. Hub's SeaWorld Research Institute has been conducting killer whale vocalization studies since 1986. Through this research, we have discovered that killer whale vocal development is very similar to human language development. Right now, we want all of you to listen very closely. We're going to demonstrate just a few of the many vocalizations that killer whales can make, keeping in mind all the sounds you're about to hear are coming out of their blowhole, which is located on the top of their head. That last one is always everyone's favorite. One additional thing the killer whales need is water, and we have plenty of it. The pools here at Shamu Stadium contain 4.5 million gallons of chilled and filtered seawater. We keep this water at a nice chilly 55 degrees, which is the way the whales like it. And sometimes this water has a way of making its way out of the pool and into your laps. It takes so much time and love and dedication to care for these animals, but these efforts ensure that the well-being of the whales is and always will be our top priority. For in the end, we will conserve only what we love. We will love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught. Here at SeaWorld, we've discovered through our connection with these killer whales that although we are a different species, we're really not that different at all. We all breathe, we all care for our families, and we all want a safe place to call home. We're coming to the end of today's story, but the lessons we've learned from these whales have shown us that we are really only at the beginning of a much greater story. face many threats. Everyday actions to keep our world clean will make all the difference. The final chapter of the Shamu story is about you and the difference you can make. We hope we've inspired all of you to celebrate, connect, and care for all animals and the world we share. Of the Shamu story. If you would like more information on how you can become involved in the support of killer whales and all animals worldwide, please visit our SeaWorld and Busch Gardens Conservation website. We look forward to seeing you later for our performances of One Ocean. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon right here at SeaWorld.